Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Explain Maths. Now in this video, I will be covering some important word problems of the topic linear equation in one variable. And I have taken few questions from R.S. Aggarwal and few questions I have taken from the old NCERT textbook, which I felt which is important. And these topic I have taken from grade 8. Okay, so let's begin the class. Question number 1. The sum of the two numbers is 95. If one exceeds the other by 15, find the numbers. So first you try to understand the first statement. Here it is given there are two numbers whose sum is 95. Okay. So two numbers are there. So first number, second number, when you add, you will get 95. Now the second statement says that if one exceeds the other by 15. Now the meaning of exceeds means more. So if one is more than the other by 15, then you have to find the numbers. Okay. So we don't have any information about any of the number. So first what I will do, I will assume let one of my number be x. Okay, so if I assume my one number is x, then according to the second statement it is given one exceeds the other by 15. It means the other number is 15 more than the first number. It means if you add 15 more in the first number, it will become x plus 15. So now your numbers are x and x plus 15 and their sum is 95. So from this information, now you have to find out what are the numbers. So let's start solving it. So first let one of the number be x, then other number will become x plus 15, isn't it? Because it is given the one number exceeds the other by 15. Exceeds means one number is more than the other number by 15. Okay. Now according to the question, what it says, the sum of both the numbers is 95. Now here your numbers are x and x plus 15. Now sum of both the number is 95. Okay, so from here I can write x plus 15 is equal to 95. Now we have to solve the equation. So from here I can write x plus, I'm opening the brackets, so it will be x plus 15 equal to 95, isn't it? Now x plus x will give me 2x. So 2x plus 15 is equal to 95. So 2x will be equal to, now transpose 15 to RHS. So it will become 95 and here it is plus 15 in LHS. So it will become minus 15. So from here you will get 2x is equal to 80. If 2x is 80, then the value of x will be 80 divided by 2. You have to transpose 2 to the other side. So the value of x is 40. So from here you will see your one number is 40. The question says find the numbers, means you have to find both the number. So one number is 40 because it is x, and the other number x plus 15 means 40 plus 15, isn't it? Because the value of x is what? 40. So 40 plus 15 will give you 55. So hope it is clear to everyone. You have to just read the statement very carefully, okay, and then try to comprehend it, what each statement is telling, and then follow the steps one by one. Okay, it will be very easy to solve. Now moving to question number 2. Question number 2. Two numbers are in the ratio 5 is to 3. If they differ by 18, what are the numbers? So the first statement says the two numbers are there. If you find out the ratio of two numbers, you will get 5 is to 3. Second, it says if they differ by 18, means difference of those two numbers are 18 and you have to find those numbers. So whenever question says ratio is 5 is to 3, your first step is to let the ratio be x. So if you take the ratio as x, what will happen? The first number will become 5x and the second number will be 3x. Now, if you see, it is given two numbers are in the ratio 5 is to 3. So if you find the ratio of the first number which you have taken 5x with the second number which you have taken 3x, x and x will get cancelled and its ratio is 5 is to 3 only, isn't it? Next it says they differ by 18. It means their difference of 5x and 3x is 18. So I can clearly see that 5x is greater than 3x, isn't it? So from here I can write 5x minus 3x is 18. And 5x minus 3x is 2x, which is equal to 18. Now to get the value of x, you have to transpose 2 to the other side. Now 2 is multiplied here. So it will become 18 divided by 2, which will give me 9. Okay. Now we are going to find the numbers. We have the value of x as 9. But your first number is 5x, means 5 times 9. And second number is 3x, which is 3 times 9. So let's find that. So first number is 5x, which means it is 5 into 9, which will give you 45. And the second number is 3x, which is 3 into 9, which will give you 27. And if you have to validate your answer, you just see if here it is given difference of numbers is 18. So if you find the difference, you will see it is 18. And if you find the ratio also, ratio of 45 and 37, okay, you will get again 5 is to 3. Okay, so a 9 table I can use 9 times 5, 9 times 3. So you can see ratio is also 5 is to 3. It means your answer is correct. It is 45 and 27. Isn't it? Is it clear to everyone? So just read the question step by step and then solve it. Now I am moving to the third question. So before I begin with question number 3, I would like to request, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends also. I will be keep on bringing some new topics which is going to be really very helpful for all the students. Okay, so now let's begin with question number 3. So question 3 says that 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? So first to try to understand the meaning of consecutive. Okay, it is given 3 consecutive integers. Consecutive means continuous integers. Suppose if you have taken 1, 2, 3. You can see 1, 2, 3 are continuous, isn't it? So I can say they are consecutive. Same way 10, 11, 12. That is also consecutive. Okay. So it is given that the 3 consecutive integers are there. Their sum is 51. But we don't know whether it is first 3 consecutive integers. It is not mentioned here that it is first 3 consecutive. Otherwise I could have taken the first 3 consecutive integers. So what we have to do in such a case, we have to assume the first integer as x, and then we will see how will I get the continuous integers from that. So to solve these type of questions, what we can do, first try to understand the basic concept. Okay, so suppose I have taken the 3 consecutive integers. I have taken the first 3 consecutive integers, which is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now try to understand the concept, then you can solve the question by yourself. So just you now see in 1 how much I will add such that it will become 2. So obviously I have to add 1 here. In 1 if I add 1 I will get 2. Same way in 2 how much I will add to get 3. So again I have to add 1 in 2. Then I will get the next consecutive integer, isn't it? But I don't know the 3 consecutive starts from where. So I will assume let my first consecutive integer is x. And I have seen here to get the next consecutive integer, I have to add 1 in the previous one. So my first integer is x. If I add 1 in that, I will be getting my second consecutive integer. And again, if I add 1 in x plus 1, x plus 1 is my second integer. In that, if I add 1, I will get my third consecutive integer, which is x plus 2. Isn't it? So from here, I came to know my first integer if I'm taking as x, second consecutive is x plus 1 and third consecutive is x plus 2. And the first statement says that the 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. It means the sum of this is given as 51. Only this much you have to understand. After that, it is easy to solve and get the answer. So let's let the 3 consecutive integers are x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. I have clearly explained over here how I got x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now according to the question what it says, x plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2, the sum is equal to 51. Okay, from where I'm writing, from the very first statement, if you see it is given. Now x is here also, here also, here also. So x plus x will become 3x plus 1 plus 2 will give me 3 equal to 51. Then 3x will be equal to, I am transposing plus 3 to RHS. So it will become 51 minus 3. So 3x will be equal to 48. Okay, 51 minus 3 is 48. Now to get the value of x, I have to transpose 3 to the other side. So it will become 48 divided by 3, which will give me 16. Okay, so I have got the value of x, but I have to find all the integers, all the three consecutive integers. X is only the first integer, isn't it? So from here I can write my first integer is 16. Second integer will be 16 plus 1, which is 17. And the third integer will be 16 plus 2, which is 18. Okay, and if you add 16, 17 and 18, you just add and see. 6 plus 7 will give you 13 and 13 plus 8 is 21. So 2 carry, 2 plus 1 3 plus 1 4 plus 1 5. So you can see the sum is 51. It means your answer is correct. So in maths it is like you can solve and you can only verify whether your solution is correct or not. Okay, now there is no chance that uh, you will have any mistake in this question. Okay, because I have verified the solution also. Now I am moving to question number 4. Now question number 4. Find three consecutive even numbers whose sum is 234. So it was, the concept is somewhat similar like the previous one. Okay, in the previous question it was consecutive integers. Here it is consecutive even numbers. Okay, again let's try to understand this concept. So let me take the first three consecutive even number. So first even number is 2, then 4, then 6, isn't it? Now you try to understand in 2 how much I will add to get 4. So I have to add 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Again 4 plus 2 will give me 6, isn't it? So it means to get the consecutive even number, I have to add 2 in my previous number. So if I consider my first even number as x, so next consecutive even I can obtain by adding 2 in the previous one. And again the next consecutive even number I can get. This is my previous number x plus 2. In that you have to add 2. It will become x plus 4, isn't it? And in the question it gives the sum of these three is equal to 234. Okay, their sum is given as 234. That's all. And now you have to solve. So if the question says even or it says odd, okay, same thing you have to do. Okay, it will be x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. Because for odd number also if you see, if you take the first three odd number as 1, 3 and 5. So in 1 you have to add 2 to get 3, isn't it? In 3 also you have to add 2 to get 5. So again if you take the first one as x, the second consecutive odd number will be x plus 2 and the third will be x plus 2 plus 2, which is x plus 4. So whether it is even or odd, you have to assume this only, x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. And I have explained also why. So let's take the three consecutive even numbers are x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. Now, according to the question, it says that sum of the consecutive even number, which is x plus 2 plus x plus 4, is given as 234. Now add the like terms. So x plus x plus x will give me 3x plus 2 plus 4 is 6 equal to 234. Next 3x will be equal to 234 minus 6. I have transposed plus 6 to RHS, isn't it? So plus 6 will become minus 6. Now 3x will be equal to 234 minus 6. If you do, you will get 228. And then the value of x will be from here 228 divided by 3, which will give me 76. So this is my first even number. Now you have to find all the three even numbers. So first even number is 76. Second even number you will get by adding 2 in the previous one, isn't it? So it is 78. and third will be 76 plus 4, which will give me 80. Either you do 78 plus 2 or you do 76 plus 4. So these are your three consecutive even number. And if you add all the three, you will get the sum as 234. 76 plus 78 plus 80 if you do. So 6 plus 8 is 14. Okay, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 8, 16, and 16 plus 7 will give you 23. Okay, so like this you can see your answer is also correct. Okay, so while you are watching these videos, please write in the comment box that you are studying in which school. Okay, and let me know whether it is really beneficial for you or not. And if you want me to cover some more word problem, please let me know so that I can cover those type of questions also. Now, these word problem is going to be very helpful for your grade 9 and 10 also. Okay, so try to understand the concept clearly. Okay, and do step by step. 100% I'm giving you guarantee that you will be able to solve the questions. Okay, now I am moving to question number 5. Now, question number 5. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. Now, consecutive multiples, okay, multiples multiplication table, like that you understand. So, just you have to find out three multiples of 11 which should be continuous and their sum is 363. Okay, so now for this again I am going to give you one example. Let me take the first three consecutive multiples of 11. Okay, so in 11 table what are the first three numbers that I am writing? So first 11 table it comes 11 times 1 is 11, then 11 times 2 is 22, and 11 times 3 is 33, isn't it? Now these are consecutive also, they are continuous, right? Now from the first multiple of 11, what I have to add to get the second multiple? So obviously I have to add here 11. 11 plus 11 will give me 22. And from 22 to 33, again I have to add 11 in that. So what I will do here, like the previous two question I have solved, the first multiple of 11 I am taking as 11, x. Then the second one will be x plus 11. I have to add 11 in the previous one. Again to get the third one, I have to add 11 in the second one. So x plus 11 plus 11, which will give me x plus 22. So these are my three consecutive multiples of 11. And it is given their sum is equal to 363. So just now we have to solve it. Okay. Now if you see in the textbook, it is given very complex values. Okay, but what I have taken x plus 11 and x plus 22, it is very easy to understand. Okay, so you can take these values. So the three consecutive multiples of 11 are x plus 11, x plus 22 I have taken. Okay, now according to the question, if you see, it is given as their sum is equal to 363. So x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363. Now add the like terms. So x plus x will give me 3x plus 11 plus 22 will give me 33, and that is equal to 363. Now I am going to transpose 33 to the other side. So it will become 363 minus 33. So it will be 3x is equal to 330. So the value of x I will get as, now I'm transposing this 3 to the other side, so multiplication will change to division. So 330 divided by 3, I will get 110. So this is my first multiple of 11, which is 110. Now the second multiple I will get by adding 11 in the previous one. So it will be 121. And the third will be by adding 20 to the first one. So it will be 132. A third multiple you can get by adding 121 plus 11 also. You will get the same answer. Okay. And if you check, if you add 110, 121 and 132, if you add it, you are going to get 363, which is given in the question. It means my answer is correct. isn't it? So I hope it is clear to everyone. So try to understand the concept and then solve it slowly. Now I am moving to question number 6. Now question number 6. Now these questions are age related question, and age related questions are really very important for exam point of view also, and these type of questions are asked in many competitive exams also. So please be attentive when I'm explaining these type of questions. So the question is, the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. It means whatever is the present age of Sahil, mother age is 3 times of that. So if I'm taking Sahil age as 7 years, mother will be 3 times 7, 21 years. Okay, the meaning of that. I'm just taking a roughly example. The second statement says that after 5 years, their ages will add to 6 years. Now, after 5 years, what will be the age of Sahil and Sahil's mother? Their sum is given as 66 years. And you have to find their present ages. Okay. So, I don't have any information of the present age of Sahil also. If I know the present age of Sahil, then mother says I can multiply by 3 and I can get. Okay. So what I will do, I will assume the present age of Sahil be x years. Okay. Then Sahil's mother is 3 times of x, which will become 3x years. And after that, you have to first work on in this part after 5 years. Now you think about it. Suppose your current present age is 13 years. So someone will ask what will be your age after 5 years? Okay. So what you will do? You will add 5 in your age. You will be 18 years old after 5 years, isn't it? So same way, after 5 years, what will be the age of Sahil? It will be x plus 5. And the Sahil mother age will be 3x plus 5. You have to just add 5 in that, isn't it? So after 5 years, the age of Sahil will become x plus 5 years and mother's age will become 3x plus 5. Okay. In the present age, you have to add 5. Now, according to the question, it is given that the sum of the ages after 5 years, whatever their age was, their sum is 66. Now, after 5 years, the age of Sahil was x plus 5. That you have to add with the age of mother after 5 years, which is 3x plus 5. And this value is given as 66. Now add the like terms, x and 3x, it is 4x plus 5 plus 5, 10 equal to 66. Now I'm going to transpose plus 10 to the RHS. So it will become 4x equal to 66 minus 10. And 66 minus 10 will be 56. So from here you will get the value of x will be 56 divided by 4. Because 4 is multiplied here. When you transpose, multiplication will change to division. And 56 divided by 4 will give me 14 years. Okay. So from here I can see the present age of Sahil is 14 years. Okay. So present age of Sahil is 14 years because I have taken that as x. Now then mother's age will be 3x, isn't it? 3x means 3 into 14, which will give me 42 years. So this is your answer. So again, I'm telling the age related question is very important. Okay. And this part you have to work on it first. Okay. Directly you can't put the relation in x and 3x. The sum of the age which is given after 5 years. So first you have to find what will be their ages after 5 years. Now many times you will see the question 5 years ago. Ago means before. So in such cases you have to subtract 5 years. Clear? Now 5 years hence. Hence also means after. 5 years from now. That also means after. So you have to read the word very carefully what is given in the question and then comprehend it properly and then slowly you have to solve it step by step. Now moving to question number 7. Question number 7. Bachung's father is 26 years younger than Bachung's grandfather and 29 years older than Bachung. Now, this first statement, it is relation is given about Bachung's father. So it is given that Bachung's father is 26 years younger than Bachung's grandfather. So whatever will be the age of grandfather, Bachung's father is 26 years less because it is given is younger. Obviously father will be younger than grandfather. Then again it is given Bachung's father is 29-year-old than Bachung. Okay, so whatever will be the age of Bachung, in that if you add 29, then also you will get the Bachung's father. So in two ways you can get the age of Bachung's father. First, by subtracting 26 years from the age of grandfather, and second by adding 29 years from the age of Bachung. So first this statement, please try to understand it very clearly what it is given. And then it is given the sum of the ages of all the three is 135 years. So if you see in the first statement, there are three people, isn't it? First is Bachung, then Bachung's father, and then Bachung's grandfather. So three people are there, and their sum of all the three people age is given as 135 years, and you have to find the age of each of them. So first of all, I'll write who are the three people over here. So Bachung, Bachung's father, and Bachung's grandfather. I don't know the age of Bachung also, isn't it? So if I will assume the age of Bachung be X, okay, then Bachung's father is, according to this statement, he is 29 years older than Bachung. So I can write it is X plus 29, isn't it? I can get it like this. And Bachung's grandfather, it is given Bachung father is 26 years younger than Bachung grandfather. It means if you try to read it in a other way, then Bachung grandfather must be 26 years elder than Bachung's father, isn't it? So elder means you have to add 26 in the age of Bachung's father. So from here if you add, you will get X plus 55 years. This is the age of Bachung's grandfather. Because it is given Bachung's father is 26 years younger than grandfather. It means Bachung grandfather is 26 years older than Bachung's father. That's what I have done here, isn't it? And now the age of Bachung, Bachung's father and Bachung's grandfather is given as 135. So now we can solve it easily, right? So I have assumed let the age of Bachung be X years. Then father age will be X plus 29 and grandfather age will be X plus 29 plus 26, which will give me X plus 55 years. Okay. And then according to the question, I will write the sum of their ages, which is Bachung's age is X, father's age is X plus 29 and grandfather age is X plus 55. And this sum is given as 135. Now add the like terms x, 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 so it will become 3x, and 29 plus 55, it will become 84, equal to 135. Next step, I am going to transpose 84 to the RHS. So it will become 135 minus 84. So 3x will be equal to 135 minus 84. How much I will get? I will get 51. Now from here I can get the value of x as 51 by 3. I have transposed 3 to the other side and 3 was multiplied, so it become division. And 51 divided by 3 is 17. So from here I have got the age of Bachung is 17 years, isn't it? Bachung's father age is 17 plus 29 because it is x plus 29, which will give me 46 years. And Bachung's grandfather age is x plus 55, 17 plus 55. So from here I will get 72 years. And if you are going to add all the 3 years, 17, 46 and 72. Okay, 6, 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 7, 15. So 5 carry 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 4, 6 and 6 plus 7 will give me 13. So you can see clearly that the sum of their ages is 135. So this was a very good question which I have taken from the old NCERT textbook. Okay. So try to solve these type of questions. Okay, once you will understand the concept, you will start enjoying it and you will feel like solve more and more similar questions. Okay, so now moving to question number 8. Question number 8. This question is really very, I can say it is very good question concept wise. If your concept is clear, then you can solve it easily. Okay, and please listen to me very carefully. 10 years ago, the age of person's mother was 3 times the age of her son. Okay, so usually they give a relation from the present age, but here you can see it is given 10 years ago, the person's mother age is 3 times the age of her son. And 10 years hence, the mother's age will be 2 times the age of her son, and you have to find the ratio of their present age. So here it is given 10 years ago and 10 years hence. But from where 10 years ago and 10 years hence? So it is from the present age. From the present age, 10 years ago, the person's mother age was 3 times the age of son. And 10 years hence from the present age, mother's age will be 2 times the age of her son. And then you have to find the ratio of their present ages. Okay. So there are three things. First, 10 years ago, then present age and 10 years hence. I don't have any relation for the present age. It is not given here. But it is given 10 years ago, the mother's age was 3 times the age of her son. So I will assume, let 10 years ago, the age of son is X. Okay. If I assume 10 years ago age of son is X, then from here the mother's age will be 3 times of that, which will give me 3X, isn't it? Now 10 years ago son's age is X and mother's age is 3X, then what will be the present age? Present age means from here 10 years you have to move ahead, then only you will get the present age because it is given about 10 years ago. So the present age will be 10 years ahead. So it will be X plus 10 and then 3x plus 10. So this is your present age. Now 10 years hence. After 10 years what will happen? In x plus 10 again you have to add 10, which will give you x plus 20. Same way in mother's age, 3x plus 10 plus 10, which will give you 3x plus 20. Okay. So now I have all the information of 10 years ago, present age and 10 years hence. Now the second statement you can see 10 years hence the mother's age will be 2 times the age of her son. So the question says that the mother's age is twice the age of son. Now mother's age is 3x plus 20. Okay. Mother's age is 3x plus 20 and this is equal to twice the age of son. 2 times means twice. So this is your equation. Now you have to solve it. So from here you can see 3x plus 20 is equal to 2x plus 40. And I'm bringing the variable to one side. So transposing 2x to LHS and 20 to RHS. So it will become 3x minus 2x equal to 40 minus 20. 3x minus 2x will give me x and 40 minus 20 will be 20. So from here you can see I have got the value of x. But the question is you have to find the ratio of their present ages. Okay. So first find the present age. X is not the present age of sun. Present age of the sun is x plus 10, right? So present age of sun will be x plus 10, which will give me 20 plus 10, which is 30. And the present age of mother 3x plus 10, isn't it? So it will be 3 into 20 plus 10. Now 3 into 20 will give me 60. 60 plus 10 will give me 70. Now find the ratio of their ages. So I am finding the ratio of mother to son's age. Okay. Mother's age to son's age. So mother's age is 70. Son's age is 30. So 0 and 0 cancel. So the ratio is 7 is to 3. Okay. So this question is really very interesting question. So once you understood the concept, try to solve the questions again. So if you can see from the beginning, I started with a very simple question. Okay. Then I've come to the question which is having little difficulty, and then I am moving to further some question which is having, to do those questions you need some more clear concept, then only you can solve, isn't it? So easy, medium, and slowly I am moving to the hard questions. Clear? Now I will be solving question number 9. Question number 9. The organizers of an essay competition decided that a winner in the competition gets a prize of 100 rupees and a participant who does not win gets a prize of 25 rupees. So it's a good, no? If someone will not win also, they are getting some prize. The total prize money distributed is 3000 rupees. Find the number of winners if the total number of participants is 63. So it is given that number of participants are 63. You have to find how many of them are winners. And what it is given, if someone is a winner, they will get a prize of 100. Someone who is not winning, they will get a prize of 25 rupees. And the total prize money is 3000 rupees. So if suppose there are 10 winners, so the prize money distributed to the winner will be 10 into 100, isn't it? One winner is getting 100 rupees. So if there are 10 winners, then they will get 10 into 100, isn't it? Same way, if one person is not winning, they are getting 25 rupees. So if 5 people are not winning, then they will get 5 into 25 rupees they are distributing for the people who are not winning, isn't it? And their sum is given as 3000 rupees. Here 10 and 5 I have just taken an example to explain. Okay. So I don't have how many people, how many participants win the competition and how many did not. Okay. So what I will do, but here one thing is given, the total number of participants were 63. So from here I will assume let the number of winners be X. So from 63 participants, if X are the number of winners, then I can clearly find out how many did not win. They will be 63 minus X. From 63, which is a total participant, if I subtract the number of winners, I will get the participant who did not win, isn't it? And then it is given in the question, winners are getting 100 rupees. So that's why I've given an example. One winner, 100 rupees. So if X winner, X into 100 rupees. Isn't it? That much money they will give to winner. Same way, if one participant who is not winning, they are getting 25 rupees. So if 63 minus X on participant who did not win, then for them they will give 63 minus X into 25 rupees. And their sum is given as 3000. The money which is distributed in both, their sum is 3000. So now we have to solve that. Okay. So according to the question, I can write here X into 100 plus 63 minus X into 25. This is equal to 3000 rupees. Okay. So X into 100, from here you will get 100X. And now use the distributive property, 63 into 25 minus X into 25, which will give me 25X equal to 3000. Okay. Now 100X plus 63 into 25, if you do, you will get 1575 minus 25X equal to 3000. Okay. Now combine the like terms. So 100X and minus 25. So 100 minus 25 will be 75X. And then I'm transposing 1575 to RHS. So it will be 3000 minus 1575. So from here I will get 75X is equal to 3000 minus 1575 will give me 1425. So the value of X will be 1425 divided by 75, because 75 is multiplied here. When I transpose, it will become division. And if I divide it, I will get 19. So you have to find number of winners, isn't it? So number of winners will be 19. Okay. So number of winners are 19. So this is your question number 19. 9. Now I'm moving to question number 10. Now question number 10. The length of a rectangle exceeds its breadth by 7 centimeter. Now exceeds means more. So it is given length is more than breadth by 7. Okay. So whatever is the measure of breadth, you have to add 7 in that to get the length. This is the meaning of the first statement. Then it is given if the length is decreased by 4 centimeter and the breadth is increased by 3 centimeter, the area of the new rectangle is same as the area of the original rectangle. Now, why it is given new rectangle and original rectangle? New rectangle means the first statement. Okay, where it is given length exceeds the breadth by 7 centimeter. So this is one rectangle. Then if you increase or decrease in length and breadth, you are going to get a new rectangle, right? So that's what it is given. Area of the new rectangle which you will get when you decrease the length by 4 and breadth, you will increase by 3. That area will is same as the area which is given in the first case. And then you have to find the length and breadth of the original rectangle. So now we will redo the statement which is given in the first line, isn't it? The first line says that length of a rectangle exceeds its breadth by 7. So if I assume my breadth is x, so from the first statement I can get my length will be x plus 7 centimeter, isn't it? Now what will be the area when length is x plus 7 and breadth is x? We all know that area of the rectangle formula is length into breadth, right? So it will be, I am writing first breadth which is x into x plus 7. Now use the distributive property. X into x will give me x square plus x into 7 will give me 7x. So this is the area of the original rectangle. Now the second statement says that if length is decreased by 4 centimeter. Now your length is x plus 7 initially. Now decreased by 4. So x plus 7 minus 4, isn't it? So x plus 7 minus 4, your new length will be 7 minus 4 will give you 3, isn't it? So this is your new length x plus 3 centimeter. And the breadth is increased by 3 centimeter. Initially the breadth was x. Now it is increased by 3. So it will be x plus 3. Okay, in x you have to increase it by 3. So you can see here length and breadth both is same. So it's not a it is like a square, isn't it? Square is a special type of rectangle only, isn't it? So now area of the rectangle is length into breadth, which is x plus 3 into x plus 3. So if you have already studied the identity, here you can see it is x plus 3 whole square, which you can use as an identity a plus b whole square and solve. If you don't know the identity, then you have to multiply both the binomials. So first I am taking this x and multiply with x plus 3, which is the second binomial, plus 3. Take the second term of the first binomial and multiply with the second binomial. So you will get here, use the distributive property. So x into x is x square, x into 3 is 3x, plus 3 into x is 3x, plus 3 into 3 is 9. So 3 into x is 3x, 3 into 3 is 9. Now x square plus 3x plus 3x, 6x plus 9. So this is the area of the new rectangle, isn't it? This is the area of the new rectangle. And what it is given? Area of the new rectangle is same as the area of the original rectangle. Your original rectangle is here. Okay. So now according to the question, we have to write area of the new rectangle is equal to area of the original. Now original rectangle is x square plus 7x. This is equal to the area of the new rectangle, which is equal to x square plus cx plus 9. Now bring all the variables to LHS. So x square plus 7x. Now transposing x square to LHS, it is minus x square and transposing plus 6x to LHS, it is minus 6x equal to 9. X square minus x square cancel out. So you will get 7x minus 6x equal to 9. So the value of x is 9. Now your x is what? X is the breadth of the rectangle, isn't it? So your breadth is 9 centimeter and the length will be x plus 7, which will give you 9 plus 7. So from here you will get it is 16 centimeter. So this is the length and breadth of the original rectangle. Okay. So now I am moving to question number 11. Now question number 11. The width of the rectangle is 2/3 its length. If the perimeter is 180 meters, find the dimensions of the rectangle. Okay, so here relation is given for width and the length. Width is same as the breadth of the rectangle. So it is given width is 2/3 of its length. Okay, so we don't know length also. So we'll assume the length as x. So width will be 2 by 3x, isn't it? 2/3. 2/3 means 2 by 3 of the length, which is x. If the perimeter is 180 meters, find the dimensions of the rectangle. Now dimensions means you have to find the length and the width of the rectangle. So according to the question, what it is given? Perimeter of the rectangle is 180 meter. And what is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle? It is 2 times sum of length and breadth, which is given as 180. Now I'm going to transpose this 2 to the other side. So I will get length plus breadth equal to 180 by 2, which is 90. And then I'm going to substitute the value of length and breadth here. So length is x, breadth is 2 by 3x, which is equal to 90. Now take the LCM. So LCM of 1 and 3 is 3. So here you will get 3x plus 2x equal to 90. Now how I have got here 3x? So you have to see in 1 how much you will multiply to get the LCM 3. So you have to multiply by 3. So in the numerator also you have to multiply by 3. So it will give you 3x. After that 3x plus 2x is 5x. And then I am transposing this 3 to the RHS. So division will change to multiplication. So from here I can get the value of x as 90 into 3 by 5. And 5 table when 90 comes, 5 times 18. So 18 into 3 will give me 54 centimeter. So from here you can see your length is 54 centimeter. Okay. And your width is 2 by 3x. So 2 by 3 into 54. And then reduce it. So 3 times 18 will give me 54 and 2 into 18 is 36 centimeter. So this is your length and the width of the rectangle. Okay, so hope it is clear to everyone. Question number 12. The perimeter of a rectangle is 240 centimeter. If its length is increased by 10% and its breadth is decreased by 20%, we get the same perimeter. Find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So there is no information given for length and breadth in the first statement. Directly it is given perimeter of the rectangle is 240. So I will assume let the length of the rectangle be L centimeter and breadth of the rectangle be B centimeter. Okay. Now it is given perimeter of a rectangle is 240 and perimeter of a rectangle formula is 2 into L plus B, which is equal to 240. And then if I transpose 2 to the other side, so what will happen? Length plus breadth will become equal to 240 divided by 2, which is 120 centimeter. Okay. Now next, so from here I can say if length plus breadth is 120, so from there I can get the value of breadth as 120 minus L, isn't it? Length plus breadth is 120. So if I have to find breadth, I will transpose L to the other side. So I will get 120 minus L. Now why I have written breadth as this? Because we have to solve using one variable. Here in the beginning I have taken two variables L and B, isn't it? So to make it a one variable, now I am representing my breadth also in terms of length. Okay. Now the second statement says that length is increased by 10%. So what will happen? The new length will be L plus 10% of L. This is the increment. So new length will become previous length plus increment. So L plus 10% of L, which will give me L plus 10 by 100 into L. 0, 0 cancel. So it will be L plus 1 by 10 is 0.1 L, which will give me 1.1 L. Okay. So your new length is 1.1 L. Now for breadth, it is given breadth is decreased by 20%. So initially breadth was B, B minus 20% of B. It is decreased, so I have subtracted. So now it will be B minus 20 by 100 into B. So from here 0, 0 cancel. So 2 by 10 means 0.2b. And if you subtract b with 0.2, isn't it? It is actually 1.0. Here there is no numerical value means it is 1. So 1.0 minus 0.2, isn't it? You will get 0.8. So it is 0.8b. So this is your new breadth. Now what it is given, we get the same perimeter, isn't it? So in this case, if you take new length and new breadth, and if you find out the perimeter, you are going to get the same perimeter which is given as 240. So this is your relation, okay? So according to the question, again you have to write the perimeter formula, which is 2 into length plus breadth. Now you will take the new length, which is 1.1 L, plus new breadth, which is 0.8 B, which is equal to 240. Now transpose this 2 to the other side. So it will be 1.1 L plus 0.8 B equal to 240 divided by 2, which will give you 120. Now, as I already said, here there are two variables, isn't it? You have to solve using one variable only. So in place of B, now I'm going to put this value 120 minus L. Okay. This we can number it 1. So now I am going to replace this B with 120 minus L, and that is equal to 120, which I got after dividing 240 by 2. And here you can write from first, because teacher wants to know, right, why you have changed B value to 120 minus L. So you tell from first. First you have already marked it, so teacher can see from here that B value you have already taken out as 120 minus L. Now you have to solve it. So 1.1 L plus 0.8 into 120, if you multiply these two, you will get 96 minus 0.8 L equal to 120. Now group the like terms. So 1.1 L minus 0.8 L equal to transpose 96 to other side. So it will be 120 minus 96. Now subtract 1.1 and 0.8. Okay, so 1.8 minus 0.8. If you do, you will get 0.3. So 0.3 L is equal to 120 minus 96, which is 24. Now the value of L will be 24 divided by 0.3. I have transposed 0.3 to other side. But denominator is a decimal number. Now I want to remove the decimal. So I have to multiply it by 10 on both numerator and denominator. So I will get 240 divided by 0.3 into 10 is 3. And if you divide it, you will get 80. Okay, so 80 centimeter is your length. And breadth will be 120 minus L. Okay, so it will be 120 minus 80, and if you do 120 minus 80, you will get 40. Okay, so this is the length and breadth of the rectangle, 80 centimeter and 40 centimeter. Okay, so this is your question number 12. Now moving to question number 13. Now question number 13. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. Now, what do you meaning of herd of deer? Herd means group of deers. Okay, so you don't know how many deers were there, but half of them were grazing in the field. Okay, grazing in the field means they must be eating grass. Okay, and 3/4 of the remaining. Okay, from the total you remove half of them. Whatever is left, okay, 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. And rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. You have to find the number of deer in the herd. Okay, so we don't know how many deers are there, so I'll assume let the total number of deers be x. Now according to the first statement, if you see, half of them are grazing in the field. So number of deers grazing in the field is half of x, and half of x, how will you solve? So half of x will be half multiplied by x, which will give you x by 2, isn't it? Next it says 3/4 of the remaining. So first you have to find now how many are left. Out of x, x by 2 are grazing. So how many are left now? So remaining deers will be from the total deer, you subtract the number of deers who are grazing. So from here you have to take the LCM. So it is x by 1. So LCM will be 2. So here you will get 2x minus x, which will give you x by 2. Now remaining x by 2 are still there. Now what they are doing? 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. So number of deers who are playing is 3 by 4 of x by 2. So it will be 3 by 4 into x by 2. Of means multiplication. So it is 3x by 8. And then what it is given? Number of deers drinking water in the pond is 9. Okay. So from the total deer, what they are doing? X by 2 are grazing, 3x by 8 are playing, and 9 of them remaining are drinking the water in the pond. You have to find the number of deer. So how to make a relation here? So from here you can see the total number of deers are nothing but the sum of the deers who are grazing plus playing plus drinking water in the pond. So from here I can write the total number of deers, which are x. It is nothing but the number of deers who are grazing, which is x by 2, plus the number of deers who are playing, which is 3x by 8, plus the deers who are drinking water, which is 9. Isn't it? So according to the question, you have to write total number of deers are sum of the deers who are grazing plus sum of the deers who are playing plus the number of deers who are drinking water in the pond. The sum of this is x, because none of the deers are getting added more from anywhere. Okay, all the information is given about the total number of deers which I have taken initially as x. Now you have to solve it. So bring all the variable to one side. So x by 2, 3x by 8, I am transposing to LHS. So it will be x minus x by 2 minus 3x by 8, and this is equal to 9. Now take the LCM. So LCM of 1, 2 and 8 will give me 8 only, isn't it? So it will be 8x, because in 1 you have to multiply by 8. So here also multiply by 8. 2 times 4 will give me 8. So here also multiply by 4. And this will be minus 3x equal to 9. Next, 8x minus 4x will be 4x minus 3x, and then transpose 8 to RHS. So it will be 9 into 8. 4x minus 3x is x, which is equal to 72. So the total number of deers are 72. Clear? So the question, you have to just understand it properly. And what it is, first you read the question 2 times. Then again come back in the beginning of the question. Read, read the question, uh, one line, first line of the question. Then you write what it is given. And then proceed it slowly. Step by step you have to move, and then only you can solve the question correctly. Okay. So I'm moving to next question now. Question number 14. Divide 18 into two parts such that the larger part divided by the smaller part gives the quotient 2. Okay. So start from here. Divide 18 into two parts. Okay. So if I divide 18 in two parts, I am assuming let my smaller part is x. Okay. So from 18 I have taken x, which is the smaller part. So it means the larger part will be 18 minus x, which is the remaining part, isn't it? You can take ulta also. You can take larger part as x, then a smaller part will be 18 minus x. Anything is fine. Okay, so I have taken, let the smaller part be x. So the larger part will be 18 minus x. Now it is given the larger part divided by the smaller part gives the quotient 2. So when you will get a quotient? Suppose if someone will ask what is the quotient of 14 and 7? So you have to divide it, right? 14 by 7 equal to 2, isn't it? Same way here also it is given larger part, which is 18 minus x. When it is divided by the smaller part, which is x, you get a quotient 2. So when you divide, then only you get a quotient. So this is your relation. So now first I am transposing this x to RHS. So division will change to multiplication. So it will be 2x. Then I am transposing minus x to RHS. So it will be 2x plus x. So from here I will get 18 is equal to 3x. So the value of x will be 18 divided by 3, which will give me 6. Okay. Now I have to find both the parts. So smaller part is x, okay, which will give me 6, and the larger part is 18 minus 6. Larger part is 18 minus x, which will give you 18 minus 6, that is 12. So I have solved by taking smaller part x and larger part 18 minus x. Now you solve by taking larger part as x and a smaller part as 18 minus x. And then also you will see you are going to get the same answer. Okay. So now I am moving to the next question, and that will be the last question for this. So question number 15. The unit digit of a two-digit number is 3. The number is 7 times the sum of the digit. Find the number. So first of all, you read the first statement. It is given the unit digit of a two-digit number is 3. So when you have a two-digit number, okay, the first place is unit place, or you can say ones place, and then tens place. So it is given unit place is 3, but tens place we don't know. Okay. So let us assume that the tens place is x. Fine. Next it is given the number is 7 times the sum of the digit. So digit at unit place is 3. Now how a number is formed? Suppose I have taken 72. So how this 72 is formed? So when you write the expanded form, it is 7 into 10 plus 2 into 1, which will give you 2 only. And then 7 tens are 70, 70 plus 2 is 72. Like that number is formed, right? So here also, how the number will be formed? This digit in tens place, which is x, multiply by 10, plus digit in unit place, which is 3, multiply by 1. You will get 10x plus 3. This is your number which is formed. Okay. Then what is the sum of the digit? Sum of the digit, if you see here, you can say directly it is 7 plus 2. So here also if you have to write the sum of the digit, it will be x plus 3. And the relation is given, the number which is 10x plus 3. It's 7 times the sum of the digit. This is the sum of the digit. Okay. So now according to the question, the number is 10x plus 3 is replaced with equal sign. 7 times of the sum of the digit, which is x plus 3. And then you have to solve it. So 10x plus 3 equal to 7x plus 21. Then bring the variable to one side. So 10x minus 7x equal to 21 minus 3. 10 minus 7 will give you 3x equal to 18. Transpose 3 to other side. Multiplication will change to division. So it will be 6. But what question says? You have to find the number. This you have to find. So number is 10x plus 3. Okay. So it will be 10 into 6 plus 3. 10 into 6 is 60 plus 3, which is 63. So the number is 63. So that's all for today's class, and those who did not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe it and share with your friends also. And if you have any doubt in any particular question, please write it to me in the comment box. Okay, and I will try to solve it in the next video. Thank you.